Rapidai here, back again with another video. But today, I'm gonna be showing you a quite different video. It's gonna be how you can make an intro just using a piece of software called Photoshop. So let's get into it. And basically, what all you would require would be Photoshop itself, a video editing software. In my case, I'm gonna be using Camtasia. Then a music file and a music file that's here, and a free to use gameplay to work upon. So now I'll just show you real quick how you could get free to use gameplay. So go into YouTube and type out free to use gameplay of Call of Duty or any game that you would like to. So I've used Call of Duty Black Ops 3 gameplay in my situation. So let's get straight into it. Now open Photoshop, set the file, click on File, click New, set the height and width to 1920 by 1080, and click OK. And it's as usual. You know my settings, right? It's as usual, and just click OK. Now using the Ellipse tool, I'm gonna just use this, make a circle. You can make a rectangle, or you can make any kind of shape. You can understand it at the end when I'm going to put it together in the video editing software. So now let's just set the fill to nothing. Nothing means nothing. Let's just go, yeah, fill to nothing. And the stroke, I would like to put it black. Yeah, and the stroke size, let's set it to about let me think. But 30 would be good. Yeah, 30 would be good. And we just draw a circle, a normal circle. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, and I'm gonna press Control A, layer, align layer selections, vertical centers, layer, align layer selections, horizontal centers, and press Control D. Now the circle is just centers. But I don't like the black color, so let's just change it to white or something. White is good. So let me just cancel that real quick. Yeah, you're pretty much done with this. And now with the blending options, all we're gonna do is give it a stroke. You could just use this because it's a normal one, 6 pixels that is. You could use that. It's very small. And I'm gonna just add a small drop shadow. You could just copy the settings here. 10 distance, 0 spread, and 10 size. So it's really cool. So now all we're gonna do is to click OK and copy the layer style, because we want the same layer style for all our text also. So now let's make a new file, new. Set the height and width to again 1920 by 1080 and click OK. And now you're pretty much done. You're almost halfway through the whole tutorial in Photoshop. Yeah, you're just gonna need to use the text tool. In my case, I'm gonna be using the font hack. Oh my goodness, I can't find it without using that thing. Yeah, okay, let me just tap on my name real quick. Rapidai. Yep. So you're pretty much done. Use the if you set the circle size to about 300 pixels, then a pt, sorry, then I recommend you using the font size to 140 pt. And I'm gonna just click OK. And to center it again, Control A, layer, align layer selections, vertical centers, layer, align layer selections, horizontal centers, and I'm gonna press Control D. And I don't like the white color for the text, really. So let's just give it a black, no, not black really. Let me just give it a light stroke of that. Yeah, I like this color. Yeah. And no, what's wrong with this? Okay, let's get back into that. This, yeah, bring it there. Come on, why not? Okay, gray is not so great, so let's just set it to a darker version of gray. a lighter version of gray. Let's go to that. Yep, it's good. Look, it's good. So I just set it to that color because I wanted a light color to make that stroke look good. So now to paste the layer style, all you would need to do is to right click on the text layer and click paste layer style. And you're pretty much done. It looks so neat. Yeah. And the third thing that you would have to do on Photoshop would be to make a cool looking background. So file, new, set the height and width to 1920 by 1080, the same thing for all three, and press OK. Yeah, and now I'm gonna be using the fill tool, and I'm gonna give the color. Come on, color. Let's give it a color of this. This looks the darker version. Yeah, this looks cool. Yeah, and then let's click on that. Why? What's wrong with this? Is there a glitch or something? Okay, let's just click black and set the whole thing black. And now I'm gonna just reduce the opacity to about 50, no, not 50, 30%, so that it looks like a overlay kind of thing. So now you can see that the pixels are not so neat because of the black kind of color. So now you have to save all these three. So I'm gonna save them in my desktop. So save as circle kind of thing. Circle. Let's set this to PNG. Then desktop. Save. Click OK. And the name, my name of course. File. Save as. Then name. Yeah. Now PNG. Save. OK. Now again for this black background. File. Save as. Then background. There you go. Then you can even use a background from the internet, but I didn't want to put it because it would take a lot of time and waste my time in my tutorial. So now let's just get all these three together and put these below these things, My goodness. Yeah. And this too. So now let me just open Camtasia right in front of you like this. Yeah. So this is Camtasia version 8.4. You can use any kind of version, so it's easy. Now all you would need to do is to import all the files right away into your editing software, and you can work upon it. Yeah, open. Yeah, you're pretty much done now. You just bring out the gameplay. I'm gonna separate the audio from the video so that that audio doesn't mess up my intro. And I'm gonna just start the gameplay and watch for the best, kind of place where I can get the highest or the best kind of gameplay out of this. Okay, let's just drag it right here and play it. No, no, no. He didn't stop fighting. Yeah. Looks nice. Okay, I saw from here. I'll just split that place. I'll just remove that extra stuff. And now let's just bring that here and, start working upon it. So it depends on how many seconds you want your intro to be. I'm going to set mine to about 10 seconds so that it looks really cool. So I'm going to delete the excess part. Now let's bring out the music. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And get I'm gonna get the highest part, meaning like the high part of the tune into my intro. So let's just go ahead and do that. Yeah, split the audio, and I'm gonna just delete that excess part, and you're pretty much done. You're almost halfway through the Camtasia thing right now. Now I'm gonna add another track. Right here goes the background. Yeah, the background has to be above both these. I mean, meaning your in editing software has to support layers, because we want the background just over the gameplay, so it looks somewhat like this. So while playing, your game will look kind of dull if you put black color. So I just use that for some reason, and it looks really neat. So Now let me just put the circle here and drag it and drop it for the whole time. And here we no, I want it to appear at about here, yeah, and my name also to appear at the same time. No, first the circle and then my name. So let it be like that. And so you're almost done. Now let's just play the video and check if it will require any kind of, yeah. Now it looks cool, yeah. It's like the circle and in the center my name. So that is really neat. And so I would just like to put some transitions, like one for my name that's gonna be pixelate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And one for my circle, so that circle goes there. And yeah, so and one for my kind of this thing, the gameplay. So let's go for the transitions. I'm gonna not put glow. I like fade through black, so let's put that. Yeah, and you're pretty much done with all the other stuff. Now the background doesn't really require any of the transitions, because it's just dim black color. So let's just play the video and let's look at our intro real quick. Yeah, yep, and that looks cool, and that's really neat. So that's basically how you do it. Now to export it, I just use the production chair and you could just do it. And so that's pretty much it for this video. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel as it helped me a lot.